Hey, I'm Allie, the show and tell stitcher. Here with another update. It's been, has it, it doesn't, whatever. It's been a while. It's been like 2 months, maybe more, maybe less. 6 weeks, we'll say. So I'm back. I've got something super exciting, quite a big finish. That last time I saw you, I was like, oh, maybe I'll have it done. Oh, there's no way. Should we start with that? Let's just start with that. I finished Starry Night! Woo! Okay, I'll just talk to you for a bit from up here, I guess, because I know you want to see this. I would want to see it. Yeah, this was one of the first things I wanted to finish this year, and I think it is the first thing I finished this year, the only thing I finished this year, maybe the only thing I will finish this year, because I love big projects. So this is Starry Night, original artwork obviously by Van Gogh. Unfortunately, I can't recommend this kit because it was the second thing I ever started, so I didn't realize what was going on with Joy Sunday. Yeah, so this is a Joy Sunday kit. Sorry, can't recommend it because, I mean, they steal art. But also, even if like Starry Night is in the public domain now, I mean, they still steal art in general, so I can't recommend them. But also, for real, I'm gonna look you in the eye. Don't buy it, because the patterns suck. Like, obviously they don't put pride into their work by paying the artists what they're due. The patterns are poorly thought out. They're horrible. They're extremely difficult to read. Don't. Like, even if your moral compass is like, oh, I don't care about, like, everything that's wrong with Joy Sunday. Don't buy it because that company just, like, sucks. Don't buy it because the patterns suck. Okay, so anyway, I mean, I am happy with this kit. Oh my goodness, this was the second thing I ever started when I got into cross stitch. I started this in May 2019. That was when I started my first hospital job as a patient care tech. When I was like kind of just working on like starting to do my prereqs for nursing school and all this stuff, and now I've been a nurse over a year. Oh my gosh, this piece has been through a lot with me. And yeah, let's see. So I worked almost exclusively on Starry Night since I've been gone. I really only worked on Starry Night in May. I worked like, yeah, whatever. I was doing a focus on a finish, like monogamous May. And let's see, it only took me 3,840 stitches to finish this over 13 days. And it's done. Wow. And I don't want to be all negative and be like, I can't believe that's all that was between me and finishing Starry Night and I just let it linger. No. Like that, I mean, that was a lot of stitches and that took a fair amount of time. I mean, 13 stitchy days. I'm gonna reframe it in my mind as like, wow, like look how much you can get done if you focus on one project. So I might pivot to be more of a monogamous stitcher. I hope you're not getting bored of Starry Night. It's so beautiful. Okay, yeah, Starry Night's done. So I wanted to be, for old time's sake, let's crumple it up and throw it. It's not ironed yet, who cares? Even if it was, I could iron it again. And that's my shtick at this point, is throwing my stuff. So anyway, Kyle Reckemeyer, who I used to watch on Flosstube, he just hasn't been producing as much in a while, so maybe he'll be back. Maybe we'll see him again. He would come on and take a shot when he would get a finish, and I'm like, okay, well, not doing that. What am I gonna chug a glass of red wine? No. No. So I'm just gonna sip my Celsius. This is a flavor that I thought my husband had dreamed up. It's fantasy vibe. It's sparkling mandarin marshmallow. Yes, I was gaslighting him like crazy, telling him, you made that up. There is no marshmallow drink. Ooh. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. This is my first time trying it. I saw it in the store and I couldn't believe it was real. So I'll just sip on that, and that'll be the equivalent of me taking a shot. Let's see. I also, big accomplishment, completely filled up my last Stitchy journal. So I have a new one, and it's pretty, and it like stays open really well. So yeah, my old one is just completely filled with tally marks. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? I filled up a whole book with tally marks. Proud of myself. Proud of my data keeping. Okay. Okay, wow. I mean, I feel like I should just say bye now because that was so exciting. I just had to get into it. So one of the projects, the rest of these projects don't have much progress. I'm sorry, I don't think I'm gonna put before pictures for these just because, and you know, I've been making videos like every other month. I want to make this as like painless and like streamlined as possible for myself so that I'm motivated to just put this up. So sorry, I'll probably put in before pics next time. So I did 150 stitches in one day on Spring Fairy by Dumensions Gold Collection. Oh my goodness, I forgot about this. So I have not been stitching so much, especially after I finished Starry Night. I'm just like in a daze. I'm just sitting on the couch like oh, okay, I'm just gonna watch TV, or I'm just gonna sit and talk to my husband. You know, I'm just gonna do one activity. Like, I got like this after I finished my magnum opus, Templar Prophecy by Long Dog. But anyway, I haven't been stitching so much, but you know what I have been doing is playing Duolingo. And I say playing because it's an app on your phone that helps you practice another language. I took 6 years of French when I was a kid, and then I got a 2 on the AP French test eventually. So I was very discouraged, but I found out one of my coworkers speaks French. She's from France. And I finally got the courage to speak French to her like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. And she was so excited. She was so encouraging. She was saying my pronunciation is really good, which it was so nice of her to gas me up like that. It really has encouraged me. So anyway, I've been a Duolingo fiend. So let's see. Okay, yes. Fée du printemps. Yes. I took, whatever. This is not the Duolingo French channel. This is Flosstube. Okay. I guess, I should have been making my Flosstubes on time. I missed you. You know, I was like, I don't even know if I'm in the mood to finally come back to Flosstube after 6 weeks today. But as soon as I'm in front of the camera, I'm just happy. So if you are watching and you are ever thinking about starting a Flosstube, I highly recommend it. Okay. Anyway, Spring Fairy, as I speak about every time I'm on here, I have 4 seasonal Dumensions gold fairies, or just like pretty ladies. Not all of them have wings, that I'm working on. Next month, I'm excited. I get to start Summer Fairy, which my good friend Joss, the budget stitcher here on Flosstube, and she's on something called Rumble as well, and also Instagram. Anyway, I don't know what I deserved. She's so kind. She bought and sent me the Summer Fairy, and I get to start that on the first day of summer this year. If anybody else has it, start it. Okay, so I worked on Spring Fairy for one day, and I decided to take a ton of pressure off myself this year and just work on them. I'm not gonna you know, put so much pressure on myself to get a full page done. But I also switched to diagonal parking, and holy cow, I love diagonal parking now. It's just incredible, like, how complete that is, you know, versus down here. Okay, obviously a lot of it is complete, but like, man, you know, this is like a few links of this green and it just looks like nothing. Like, I probably worked on green, I know, when I was working on this last year. I was working on green for weeks and weeks at a time, and it still is just like, holy cow, there's so much green, and so it's just like not as much to show for it, you know, versus this looks so complete and it looks so good. And I'm so motivated to work on it some more since it's coming together so well. And I'm sure the 150 stitches I did just like in this tree or whatever I did, it made a difference, okay? 150 stitches if I was just doing this without the surrounding stitches like I used to, you know, it looks like nothing. That makes you not even want to pull it out. So yeah. Cool. Oh, dress the elephant in the room. I don't know how well you can see because my lighting's not, you know, like incredible right now, but I put some blue in my hair, and by I mean my hair girl. Loving it, but it has been turning my, it's been 3, maybe 4 weeks. It's finally not turning my neck blue every time my hair is down, or my hands. My hands were straight blue as my nails. That's why I have blue nails right now, because every time I just like brushed by my hair, like my hair would brush against my arm and it would leave a blue streak. It was nuts. Loving that. Okay, I have started a sleeve. I have 3 other tattoos. So I showed you the pig tattoo last time on my foot. I have one on my thigh and one on my ribs as well, but I'm starting a sleeve. Finally. I'm so happy. I just had my first appointment on this past Thursday and we did outlining and I'm in love. Okay, let's tattoo tour. Welcome to my arm. Okay, check it out, y'all. Stork scissors. All kinds of stuff. So everywhere that there's red, he's gonna add in just like a red glow around it. So that's exciting. And tentacles, hello, Contessa with Squid. Squid Squad, where y'all at? Okay. I'm not, you know, great at showing this off yet. We'll see. So I got a knight because I'm Allie Knight. A Ouija board planchette and a candle. Oh my gosh. And so when he was like drawing this, he like drew all the way down onto my hand. I was like, as awesome as that would be, I can't. Maybe one day, but I can't. Oh my gosh. My parents are gonna hate this so much. They haven't seen it yet. Yeah. If you're a witchy type of person, you will probably appreciate this. Triple goddess. Yeah, and I used to have pet rats, so a lot of people don't like this rat, or they say it's a mouse, but I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it. Okay. Sorry if you don't like tattoos. Goodbye. Thank you for indulging me. Okay, back to cross stitch. Did I come back partially to show you those stork scissors? Yeah, of course. Okay, let's see. Okay, Spring Fairy. If you haven't seen this online, like, sorry. But this is Dark Queen of the Earth, Sal, by Autumn Lane Stitchery. And girl, I'm so behind. I'm not even done with part 3, and like part 9 is coming out. But I'm almost done with part 3. And it's really pretty. I gotta finish this. And by finish this, I mean finish part 3. I really thought I was gonna keep up with this, but oh well, that's okay. No matter. I seriously did 5 days on that? Wow, okay. Well, I did 1,031 stitches over 5 days. I thought that was one that I only touched once. Here's another one I only touched once, the Finery of Nature. I'm gonna break this out tomorrow too, because we're doing Finery on the 1st. Hashtag on Instagram. Yeah, so I'm working over here. Next time I might actually start on the dragonfly or something. Who knows? So on May 1st, I did 460 stitches on this. Which way is up? This way is up. Yeah. And yeah, I did a lot. I finished this little like inner frame of all this stuff. And I wanted to like go in and do all the back stitching and French knots, but there's cording and I'm just, I'm just not feeling strong enough to tackle cording just yet. Yeah, super pretty. Yeah, maybe I'll work on the dragonfly next. That'd be good. That's why I started in this quadrant, was to do that dragonfly. But then I was like, no, do all the flowers and then you can do the dragonfly. Pretty. It's interesting, stitching on black Aida. Sure is interesting. Okay. I did 394 stitches over 1 day on Contessa with Squid. If you have Contessa with Squid, we're stitching on her on the 8th because 8 tentacles. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. Okay, original artwork by Omar Ryan. I guess I should insert that because this is so big that otherwise it's just like, what is this girl talking about? Okay. Charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. Yeah, I'm trying to convert this one to diagonal parking as well. I guess I kind of did it. I mean, there are so many just random little stitches, and until all of these hanging threads are worked in, I'm still converting it from when I was doing 1 strand full cross to now I'm doing 2 strands half cross or tent stitch or whatever you want to say. So that's confusing. And then it's on Pattern Keeper on my phone, which is awesome, except it's not like they don't fully match up because I broke my phone like twice over the course of stitching this for 3 years. So I've had to, and are you kidding me? Do I look like I back stuff up to the cloud? No. So I've had to input like all the stitches all over again. So all these little random stitches, like all these random stitches you see like here, they're not put in there. So I'll just, yeah, it's super confusing to work on for the time being. Oh, but like once I start this page fresh, all these, yeah, okay, all like 2 of the parked threads there are the 2 strands for my half stitch, and there's not a million random little colors all over the place. So it'll be better once I'm able to like get to a page that I have not worked on yet. Yeah, I mean, this is beautiful, stunning. Every time I pull it out, I'm like, oh wow, you know. And if I tell people I cross stitch, you know, and they're like, oh cool, like my grandma did that, I'm like, no, you know, this is the showstopper that makes people's jaw drop and introduces them to modern cross stitch. Nothing against what their grandmas did, but yeah, okay. And then finally, I'm almost done with another project. Who am I? It's amazing what you can do when you actually focus on one thing. So I'm finishing up my final Christmas jar ornament decoration, which is on 14 count plastic canvas. And it's the cutest one. I saved the best one for last, and I'm saving the best part for last. I have been filling in, like circling in on this little deer, And I think I might have to change his nose to a little red French knot to make him Rudolph. So cute. Okay, almost done with it. I picked this up. This is what I've been working on since I finished Starry Night. So, I've done, whoa, I almost said my total for Starry Night. I certainly have not done almost 4,000 stitches on this. It would be done. Where is it? I've done 800 stitches over 3 days. And, I already had it started. This is not only 800 stitches. But yeah, I'm proud of myself. I already did all the really annoying back stitching back here. So, and the whole thing's back stitched. I'll just have to back stitch the trees and the deer and the writing. What does it say on this one? It says, snow is falling. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And then I'll have 2 finishes. So, speaking of that, I'm not gonna throw this one. I'll like put a hole in my wall if I do. Okay, let's see. Yes. Okay, just crossing off what I've already talked about. So, I'm thinking I would like to do another focus on a finish because that was so awesome to finish Starry Night. Something that I literally started like around May 18th-ish. I just remember that because I remember starting it around a certain, whatever, something that happened then. But anyway, I've been thinking about doing another focus on a finish, so I've got some options here. What? Oh, okay. So, oh my gosh. I have something that's, okay, well, I mean, I'll focus on finishing this. And then probably the thing that I could finish, like, I could realistically finish most easily next would be Snow Bear Stocking, the stocking I'm making for my precious husband, Dan, who wants this very babyish stocking, but it's so cute. Okay, yeah, I started, this was my New Year, New Start, and I had divided the chart up into like 12 different sections and was like, okay, I'll just do 1 section a month and I'll have it finished by the end of the year. And I was like, oh, I don't even know if I can do that. And then I absolutely just like blew through the goals and like, I'm already done with like August's section and I haven't touched it in like 2 months even. So I can get this thing done. Oh my god, guys, it's so cute. It's so cute. Look at all the cardinals. They're so cute. They're so cute. And this bear and his little scarf. You know it's cute because I'm practically screaming. So, I mean, I just have to do the other bear. And then, I mean, doing all this snow fill-in may kill me. But it'll be easy stitching that I can just absolutely blast through. And believe it or not, this is a hot take for the Flosstube community. I am like having a love affair with 14 count Aida. I love the way the stitches look on it. And pretty much as soon as I started cross stitching, I was like, 14 count Aida is for babies. It is for people who, you know, are not fancy cross stitchers like I want to be. 14 count Aida is for losers. It's for people who, you know, need like reading glasses. No, all that, I'm back in. I love 14 count Aida. I love 14 count Aida. I need to start stuff on 14 count Aida. I feel like my stitches just look so good on it. And it just gives, so all the white is, sorry, I'm just like shaking this bear all over the place. All the white in this bear is 3 strands, but I even actually really love all the, like all these vibrant colors in his scarf. Those are 2 strands on 14 count Aida, which is famously, you know, kind of a, not great coverage in most people's eyes. But I'm like, that looks incredible. And my stitches are laying so neat. I gotta start stuff on 14 count Aida. I'm all the way back around. Okay, that I know I can finish pretty quickly. So maybe I'll do that next. Because once I finish that, I have promised myself I can start my stocking, which is another Dumensions one that's the same kind of art style. It's like a little reindeer and maybe an owl or something. Okay, and then I have my next two oldest projects. I have Winter Queen by Shannon Christine Designs. And like I was just talking about, I immediately was like, ooh, I want to do stuff not on 14 count Aida. So this is 28 count even weave. Yes, you know, which works out to be 14 count, but I did 1/1 skin because this is the like third thing I ever started. Fourth, maybe, maximum fourth. Yeah, I think third. Anyway, she's getting there. I mean, I've got a fair amount of dress left, but in a more real sense, that's like completely doable. A lot of the beading is done. I don't know, but I still have a fair amount of beading left. And there's a ton of white, like snow, and there's this tree that comes up as well. I mean, I'm not trying to underestimate how much is left on this. I think I'm overestimating how much is left on this, to be honest. I don't know, should I do this one next? Or should I do another Dumensions Gold, full coverage, Aurora Cabin? I don't know why I cut this in a totally uneven way, like a maniac. I don't know what I was accomplishing with that. But this is again either like third or fourth thing I ever started. I think this is the third, and I think Winter Queen is the fourth, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Gosh, there's a lot left on this. Okay, maybe I should do Stocking and then Winter Queen and then this. Ooh, opening this up, I sure thought I had a lot more done on that. Oh, I mean, it's really pretty though. And to be fair, a ton of this is going to be half stitches. All the sky is, and some of the trees, and some of the stuff at the bottom. Okay, I don't know. I think I've already kind of made up my mind of what I'm doing, but y'all let me know what you think. So I also think I want to start a long dog. I believe it's called House of Fun. It's the same sort of vibe as Templar Prophecy. Obviously, same designer. There's like spooky creatures. I don't know. There are so many long dogs. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I need to start that. I've been thinking about starting it on like black 14 count Aida with variegated red floss. I think I'm set. Oh, because I'm like, maybe if I finish another Focus on a Finish, well, okay, I did Starry Night, and then if I can finish the Ornaments, and then maybe the Stocking. Am I gonna just start it? Who knows? You know, I'm like, should I finish Stocking and Winter Queen and then start House of Fun? I don't know. I'm pretty good about not starting stuff though. Like almost all my stuff, I started it so long ago. Like in 2019. In 2019, I was starting stuff like nobody's business. But after that first year of stitching, it's like I started so many huge Dumensions projects basically that like I don't have to start stuff because I already have, I don't know, I don't have that many projects. I think I have like 14 active works in progress right now. But wouldn't it be cool to be under 10? And I can't do that if I keep starting huge projects. So we'll see, who knows. Okay, and then finally, I acquired one thing. I adopted, and I paid for it, but I adopted somebody's work in progress. Amy, I always see you stitching your little ugly duckling, and I've been keeping my eye out for it, and I found one that somebody else started, and I was kind of like, oh, I don't know if I want somebody else's stitching. Well, they did all the yellow, just about. They did so much of the yellow, and you know, I took a gamble, but this person crosses their X's and their, and also, you know, double gamble, does their half stitches also in the same direction that I do. So I'm like, oh, yeah, this is great. Because then I'll just get to work on all this green and the little toad. Yes. I don't know, I'm not feeling the urge. This is in limbo because it's already started, but I haven't started it. I don't know. Anyway, I found this on eBay. It was like $9. Woo! I think they already did $9 worth of work on it. Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, should I end on a bummer? Should I end on a bummer? I'm gonna have to. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Okay, fine. So like last Flosstube, maybe even 2 Flosstubes ago? I don't know. I did a giveaway of like 4 items and only one person has contacted me, so I'm just gonna go through and I'm gonna pick new winners and I'm gonna contact them either on their comment or on Instagram. So Raina, thank you so much for being so patient. I'm gonna send yours very soon. I will let you know when I send yours. You're the only one who responded to me, so okay, sorry to be so negative. Sorry. Okay, quick, what's something positive? We love stitching. Okay, something positive. We all love stork scissors, right? Right? Okay. Oh, okay. I got something positive to end on. I found on my town's buy nothing, insert town here that I live in, Facebook page, I found something that I have been searching for, and it's Night artwork, because as I've already said like 4 times this video, my last name is Night. It is my married name. And I just love my new last name so much. I found these 2 huge, they're not paintings, but they're like big, nicely framed posters of like old paintings of knights. Hold on. They're huge. Oh gosh, the glare is insane. Don't look at all the junk on my desk. Oh gosh. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this is horrendous production value, but anyway. Oh gosh, you get the gist of them. Okay, the other one is slightly smaller, but it's still enormous. Okay. Oops, sorry if you saw my booty shorts. It's hot. So cool. Yeah, the lady who was giving them away, she was like, I want somebody who really, really wants these. And I messaged her and I was like, my last name is Night and I've been looking for Night, like home decor, and I really want them. And she gave them to me. And when I went to her house to go pick them up, she told me that when she got them, she was manifesting her like knight in shining armor. And she's like, and now I have them, so yeah, I don't need them anymore. And like, I just like felt the transfer of energy. It was just such a good vibes type of moment. Like, I'm so happy to have those in my home, even though they're not like hung up and displayed yet. But the people who owned this house before me also had like those same art pieces here. And I was joking around and was like, those stay. That's part of our offer. So it's cool that they found their way back in. Okay, I hope that was a positive enough note for ya. Love you. See you soon. Talk to you on Instagram. I can't make any promises about when I'll be back. I'll be back when I feel like it. Okay, bye.